Right, welcome back to the Kop TV. I cannot speak. I cannot speak. What have I just witnessed there? The very first time in Kop TV history Manchester United have won at Anfield since 2016. Ruben Amorim has back-to-back wins for the first ever time, and he's been there for a year. Honestly, I could scream and shout, but what's that going to solve? So I'll try and break it down for you. Smash that like button, get your comments in. How poor were Liverpool today? I'm actually taking my jacket off. I'm taking the jacket off. Stick that there. Taking the jacket off because I was at the back of 305. It was the hottest 305 I've ever experienced. Let's go chronologically. I mean, from what I saw, it was Virgil van Dijk that hit McAllister on the head. Yes, it was a head injury. Yes, the referee should stop, but when it's your own teammate, it's not applicable. How we conceded to this team in the first 2 minutes is nothing short of an absolute disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. We've not been awake. We've almost rushed and we've conceded in the first 2 minutes. And I was hoping the goal would be disallowed, but it wasn't. And we're 1-0 down. And then in the first half, the only thing really that we did was Gakpo hits the post off of a mistake. We break through and Salah plays him in. Great ball. Gakpo's got to be finishing that. He has to be finishing that chance. And I'm pretty sure if he finishes that, we go on to win the game. But he doesn't, and we don't. And there's so many players that played poorly today. There's no point in, and I'll get into that. But half-time, 1-0 down, you're thinking, right, how are we 1-0 down at half-time against this team? How? And listen, we all hate Manchester United, but this is a team that has never won back-to-back games under their manager. This is a team that has lost heavily against Liverpool and many other teams. This is a team whose defence is all over the place. But why can Manchester United go to Grimsby and lose and they come to Anfield and win? It makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. Anyway, half-time, shocking first half from Liverpool. United obviously scored their goal. Bruno probably should have scored another one. He hits the edge of the post. Didn't make it 2-0. And luckily he didn't, because Liverpool had a lifeline going in at half-time, only 1-0 down. Second half, we start knocking it about a little bit more. Obviously, he brings on AGT for Isak, who has a chance in the first half where he should be finishing that as well. Hits it straight at the keeper across the goal. Isak comes off, AGT comes on, Chiesa comes on, there's a little bit more energy. And then obviously we get our goal. But that was after how many missed chances? Gakpo hits the post again. Salah has a chance at the back post. He doesn't even connect with it properly. He misses the target. Trying to think who else. Curtis Jones has a shot. Honestly, when I'm doing these instant match reaction videos, I've just come out of the ground. It's difficult to really compose myself to give you the best kind of analysis of the game, but who cares about that today? We've lost. It's absolutely abysmal from Liverpool. And yes, we get the equaliser, and you're thinking surely Liverpool now go on to win. It was the 78th minute. Cody Gakpo, who scored against United last season at Anfield as well. And you're thinking, right, there's probably a good 7-8 minutes of added time. There was 8 in the end. There's time to get the equaliser, which we've just got in the 78th minute, and go on and win the game. And the energy from the Kop, I was in 305 today, the energy from the Kop was one of, right, let's go and win this game now. We haven't probably deserved it, but let's go and win this. Let's do what Liverpool do. And then all of a sudden they get a free kick, which should have just been dealt with from the right back at the time, who was Szoboszlai. The cross gets blocked. They put another ball in the box, and Harry Maguire, from what I remember, is totally unmarked to the back stick. And that is absolutely criminal. From a set piece, that is absolutely criminal. And he scores at the Anfield Road end to make it 2-1 to United. And even still, after that, the passes were poor. There was no rhythm in the attacks to get us the equaliser. Misplaced passes, misplaced touches. And in the end, we've deserved to lose that game. I'm sick and tired of saying that, Reds. I'm sick and tired of saying we deserve to lose the game. I don't want to say it anymore, but we've lost 4 games in a row. And I'm going to have to obviously speak about some certain players. I thought Mamardashvili in goal. He isn't Alisson. He never will be. He isn't Alisson. maybe could have done better for the first goal. It seemed, from what I remember, to be almost like a first post kind of shot that's obviously gone through him. I need to see it again. I don't want to blame him too much, but a couple of kicks that were not on it today. But again, he's not Alisson, and we can't really expect him to be Alisson because he just isn't. The left back today, Kerkez, I mean, you saw in the match preview, I said we should have started Robertson in this game. The amount of misplaced passes, the amount of... with Kerkez, it's like he doesn't get out to the player and close him down as much as they should be doing. And we just gave him so much space. And Mbeumo had so much time. You've got to get out to him a little bit sooner. I thought Bradley was extremely safe on the ball. He kept passing it back inside the midfield. McAllister was poor again. A couple of nice quick passes to break the lines, but he had a shot that went well over. So the midfield today, again, once again, I'm saying that Szoboszlai was the only one in the midfield really that saved us, and he was playing right back for about 40 minutes. And the strikers, obviously Cody Gakpo scores. He was trying to score the whole game. He hits the post twice, eventually gets his goal. Mo Salah was so poor again today. The one-on-ones, they just weren't there. He couldn't really connect with Alexander Isak, who again had one chance in the game. His connecting play was okay, but nothing really in behind apart from that one chance, which he rushed, to be honest, and he should be doing a lot better there. So again, I can't really say that anyone's had a good game. And these Liverpool players now, they get in their nice big cars and go back to their houses. They're going to be full of regret tonight. They won't sleep. And obviously it's Frankfurt away on Wednesday. It's Brentford away again. We've had, what, six games, and 5 of them are going to be away. And then it's Palace after that. So, and then Real Madrid, City, Villa. So we have to pick this up. We have to pick this up. Arne Slot has to earn his money now. He's got to pick the right team, the right subs. And we'll have to go again. But honestly, I've never done the Kop TV ever in the last 5.5 years after losing a game to United at Anfield. So, like I said, the players will get back to their plush houses, and I've got to get a 7 AM train to DR Sports to get absolutely cooked. Liverpool, another shocking performance. United deserve to win, what can I say? And that's it. Smash that like button, get involved in the chat.